Right, from Rock and Load, we're at Hard Rock Hell on the second day, on the Saturday, and I've got the privilege today of talking to THEIA. Guys, thank you very much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You opened the second stage, wasn't it, today? How did it go for you?
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Good crowd.
Brilliant crowd. Yeah, you never know when you're on sort of the breakfast slot how it's going to turn out, whether people are completely hungover or what, but people turned out and came and rocked with us.
Yeah, the reception was good, so
really awesome.
Cool. You've played here before, haven't you?
A couple of years ago, second stage as well.
Yeah.
And that was fantastic. You know, from there we've sort of been inducted into the Hard Rock Hell family, and
I've seen the video on YouTube when you did what the fucking do at the end.
We got Fleur on stage.
You got a Fleur on stage.
We wanted her to come up and perform Little Donkey with us this year, but we just couldn't get her on.
He's too busy.
That's it.
After last time, you're all right, guys. I'm too busy.
we got a rope, but that was it.
Yeah.
Right, going back to the beginning from THEIA then, how did you guys meet? Were you long-time friends, or did you
Me and Paul
just meet off chance?
We're long-time acquaintances.
Yeah.
Best friends. And we did musical theatre together.
Right. Cool.
So we did a few shows together.
Yeah.
I think it was a musical performance of Footloose. And I was.
Were you Kevin Bacon?
I was Kevin Bacon.
He was Kevin Bacon. I was Willard, the village idiot. So that says a lot about it. Yeah, so we met through that, and I was looking for a bassist for a project I had an idea about, which was THEIA.
I didn't touch the bass, lied about it, that I touched the bass, turned up at practice, borrowed a bass.
Borrowed a bass.
Played a bit of guitar before that, but that was sort of it, wasn't it? And
from then on, he's.
We just keep killing drummers off every year, don't we, as well? So.
Well, we have had a couple of drummers, but
so you like Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
Just kill your drummers off.
Yeah. Jake over here has joined us this year. Well, Jake's joined us this year, and we've really settled down into what I feel is the strongest lineup we've had.
Definitely.
And I know the guys agree. It's given a brand new dynamic to the writing in particular. It's really exciting. You know, not that we got stale, but just having something new that you weren't expecting is wonderful.
Yeah. So change is as good as the rest.
Exactly.
You sort of change,
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're busy writing at the moment.
Well, as you've just handed us the album here. So the cameras. Is this the only album that you've released so far?
That is our current album, Take the Pill. We've had that out for a year now.
Yeah.
Been touring that since November last year, 2015. It's gone down a treat. There's a few tracks on there that people really have paid attention to and enjoyed. One, Whoop De Fucking Do.
Yeah.
How
did you come up with that song?
It's
not your usual song title, is it?
People go, "Who have you written that about?" And it's directed at a group of people, a type of person.
Yeah.
You know, people with Jaguars on their drive, people who want to be wags and things like that. It's a bit of fun. We're poking a bit of fun at people, and it was actually my dad who said, "Whoop De Fucking Do." That'd be a good name.
Yeah, it is. It's a great name.
Yeah. There we go.
It's original. It's unique. No other band has ever had a song called that before.
There we go. Yeah.
People remember it.
It's a treat. It's so nice to have a song that people want to hear, and repeatedly they'll come and they're waiting for it and they know the words, and to have a song like that is a privilege. It's really nice.
Has that particular song received airplay anywhere?
A few internet stations, and that's about it.
There's not going to be a censored version of it, let's be honest.
No.
We've played a couple of churches and things.
We've played to kids in a church before.
Really?
It was Whoop De Ducking Foo.
Excellent. So what have you been up to this year since the album has been released? Have you done many festivals? Have you done touring runs?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been up and down the UK, repeating ourselves in terms of not just settling for a tour. This year we've gone from city to city.
Yeah.
And
mainly
covered
mainly weekend gigs.
Yeah, that's it.
Get,
Exactly. So we've kind of been weekend warriors as it's gone, but as the fan base has built, particularly this year, We're looking forward to the festivals we've already booked in, and going and visiting new cities we haven't got to yet.
Cool.
And taking those fans. People have supported us really well.
How big has the fan base grown this last year, though?
Oh, it's doubled.
Have you noticed it?
Yeah,
definitely, 100%. Certain cities like Nottingham and Derby, it's just, which are, I suppose, local ones to us really, but they've grown a lot. We're getting requests to go all over the country. It's great to turn up and there's people there.
That's it. It's there's people that follow us around, and then the word of mouth tactic has been great, because new people are coming up and going, oh, I've already heard you, I've checked you out on the internet, and we've come to watch you because such and such. And for me and for the rest of the guys, that's the best way a band can grow. The internet nowadays is wonderful, great tool.
Yeah.
But if someone tells me go and check out this band, I'll still always listen to someone, telling me, and thankfully we've had a lot of luck with people doing that.
Yeah,
which is
well,
nice.
we'll do a review of the album, and
Brilliant.
like I say, everything helps, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Every little thing helps.
It really does. Yeah, we're really grateful. It's a matter of pride, to see people talking about it, and then to meet these people. So it's a great experience in that respect. Aside from the music,
Yeah.
People are great.
Yeah. I just asked the last band the same question. Do you still hold down day jobs, or are you concentrating mainly on the band now?
Well, I work three jobs, and then the band. Yeah.
I work Monday to Friday, 3 shifts. So mornings, afters, nights. So constantly always working.
It's really difficult, isn't it?
Definitely, especially when you're trying to balance family, friends.
I became
Yeah,
a father
you're a young
recently.
baby, haven't you?
Yeah, 11 weeks ago I became a dad.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how's it going?
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
No one can prepare you for it,
Yeah.
but it is the best feeling.
Yeah.
Even better than music, maybe.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. My two they're 21 and 19 now,
Yeah.
but I still remember
Yeah.
when they were born, and it is just the best thing ever.
It is. So we'll always have time for that. I will always have time for that, and these guys, outside of the music.
Yeah.
But it is a massive part of your life. You've got that half an hour sometimes on stage when people see you, and that's it. People think that's the bit, but it's everything around it. It's like I say, balancing your life with it, and preparing. So it's been a learning curve all round.
Yeah. So you're still unsigned at the moment.
Yeah.
Have you had any interest from record labels?
Not that we're
Or do you
aware
do you not
of.
want to go down that route?
That's such a tough question nowadays. The industry's still shifting, and I don't think it's settled since the digital era came in, because record labels don't throw money at bands anymore.
Yeah.
That's not the way it works. It's it's all advances, isn't it, that you have to
Yeah.
pay back. We're self-funded.
Even when record labels do sign a band, they don't throw that much money.
No,
at them
exactly.
anyway.
And it's not all about the money, but at the end of the day, you have to make bread.
Yeah.
You have to be able to live. But we've had a lot of fun doing it ourselves, and we've gone out and recorded an album, and at the end of the day, that's what you sort of hope for. We still keep those dreams that me and you had. Wouldn't it be great if we could make a band and do such and such? And
I think the big aim is to make bands self-sufficient nowadays. That's the main thing, to make your gig and you're bringing in the money to just put straight back into it, so you don't have to worry about that side of it, so you can enjoy playing more rather than where's petrol money coming for the next gig sort of thing, which in the early days that was a thing, wasn't it? We'd load the van up thinking, all right, we've got to go to this place, drive 70 miles for nothing to come back just to play to One Man and His Dog. But it's just what you have to do. You have to keep chipping away,
exactly.
but to get to a stage where we can say, we don't have to worry about it. It's doing it itself, and we can still got enough money to go back into the studio. Still do that. That'd be the best thing in the world.
That'd
I
be
think.
great, wouldn't it?
yeah, I mean,
To get to that stage.
the first album was self-funded, but we're now in January going back into the studio doing another album,
excellent.
and we're trying the pledge route, which
Are you? Right, cool.
a lot of bands have already done, and it's kind of a new thing. We've never done it, so for us it's brand new territory.
Yeah.
And we're hoping for fans to pay in advance for the album, for the product, and we'll throw in some really cool bonuses and exclusives as well. We played a new track today called Whiskey Business, which is going to be an exclusive download. Yeah, people think I've got a speech impediment.
Like Jonathan Wass.
Yeah, exactly.
Whiskey Business.
Yeah, Whiskey Business. And that's going to be a single download with the pledge, and then we're thinking we'll take people out for a day at the zoo with the band if they pledge, and various other things we're creating and designing.
It works for a lot of bands. I mean, there's some guys walking around here now that it has worked really well for.
That's it.
So hopefully it'll work for you as well.
And it just solidifies that fan base as well.
Yeah.
You need a fan base to start with, but it can help bands grow.
Gives a part of the band back.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
So if anybody wants to contribute to your pledge campaign, do they just go on to pledge and type THEIA in and
come New Year,
in the New Year.
It'll be up. But in the meantime, if they want to keep up to date with our recording sessions, writing, gigs, everything like that, we're on Facebook, THEIA UK. We've got the website up, which is theiauk.com. And we keep everyone updated and try and do that.
Why is it THEIA UK? Is there another THEIA?
There's about 3 American THEIAs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 2 in America, 1 in Italy as well, popped up recently as well.
But none of them are still going. But Facebook have them listed. So when we created that page 4 or 5 years ago, we were like, no, we can't have it. It said you've got to try this, UK. So we've been called THEIA and THEIA UK.
The
announced
UK
us. The THEIA, yeah. But with a UK version.
Why did you choose the name THEIA?
There's loads of different stories. I think we're just creating rumours now, myths. It's not because we don't know, but I
think it's your school stories.
When I was back at school, which was quite a while ago, and I didn't look like it, but it was in a science class, and it's supposedly the ball of rock in the Big Bang that then created Earth. So THEIA is that catalyst. That.
And we'll get a history lesson as well from you. Fantastic.
There you go.
So what have you got planned for 2017 for next year, apart from the pledge campaign and the new album?
Following the new album, touring, going to those new cities that we haven't played at yet.
Any festivals booked?
Yeah, we're up at Wildfire.
Right.
Wildfire Festival.
Talking to the treatment earlier on, the headlining.
Yes, great announcement that. A good mix of bands coming up there. We've got Seven Sins Festival in Wales.
Cool.
It's a new one for us.
Yeah. NLC Festival, which we're returning to. We've played that 3 times now. That's at the Maze in Nottingham. Really good weekend. So the festival season, we're solidly booked, really, for a lot of them. And then in between that, we want to get out and play the new material.
Yeah. Cool.
So.
Just going back to the treatment, I was talking to them about going out on tour in America with Kiss and Motley Crue, and their record label at the time told them not to do it.
Okay.
But they still went ahead and did it anyway. So if any band would come knocking on your door and saying we want you to support us, who would you want it to be? Who could you not say no to?
It'd be Guns for me.
Guns with the original lineup.
With the original lineup, yeah. Definitely that'd be the one for me. Straight out the door.
Yeah.
Guns.
AC/DC.
AC/DC, of course.
Blackstone Cherry. A lot of bands who we sort of owe a lot to of who we
Green
listen
Day.
To and
The Darkness.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of bands who
Any band.
anyone. We'll go anywhere.
Personally, for me, I'm an AC/DC fan through and through, but The Darkness for me have always been, not even a guilty pleasure. I just love them.
Yeah.
Just love the guys and would love to do that.
What about you, Jake?
You already said it would be Motley Crue for me, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen. No, for it. But you can never say never in the music industry. They couldn't even get that together.
If not, probably have to be something like Blackstone Cherry. I'm liking them a lot recently.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Great shout. Right, guys. Well, thank you very much for talking to us. It's been a pleasure.
And
Good luck
you.
with the pledge campaign.
Cheers.
And
Great.
hopefully it'll work out for you with a new album. So hopefully I'll speak to you again.
Thank you very
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you.